Welcome back to the StopItDre podcast. Only way to get out is to stay woke. We back in this bitch. On my grid, talking my ish. You know what it is. First recap of the season of NBA season pass. First thing first, everyone's been following this StopItDre podcast for fantasy sports. I do want to apologize. I know I've been gone out of commission for quite some blue moons, but you know, a lot of real shit been happening on my end. I haven't really been in the mood to do a podcast, but I did say I was gonna start back getting to the podcast game, getting my reviews and my recaps up, and here we are. This right here, this ain't about the weekly matchup. This is just gonna be a recap of pretty much the early part of the season, the NBA season pass, with all the newcomers, the returnees, the legends, the GOATs, and then me, Mr. StopItDre. First thing I want to say is this it's been a very interesting season on both parts, in reality and in fantasy. You know, we get a PPD like at the drop of a dime every day, so you don't know if your player playing today, tomorrow, how long they're going to be out for protocol. What can I say? I can't control that, but it is what it is. And then in fantasy sports, you know, as far as with season pass, we had some I want to say technical difficulties. Also, disgruntled employees, you know, some mishaps that happened at the beginning of the season. I'm going to address that right away. Yeah, you know, we had this kid. I ain't gonna even give you his first name. I'm just gonna give you the name I call him because of his actions. American X. He did some fuck shit. Now, you can say, Dre, come on, man. What'd he do? Called you a name, this and that. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve. No, it's not that. See, I know we in 2021. I know motherfuckers use that word that shouldn't be using that word, nigga. And that's all fine and dandy. You know, I understand that shit. I can't change that. I ain't gonna change. You know, that's what it is. But in my motherfucking league that I go to as a fucking sanctuary, when I ain't gotta deal with all the bullshit out here in the reality, ain't no motherfucking way some white boy finna sit up in this bitch and call me a nigga, and ain't gonna be no consequences and no motherfucking repercussions. Now let's start. Okay. We had a matchup early in the season. He beat me. That's cool. I know how to take my L's. See, like I gotta tell folks, if you don't know how to take an L, how you winning? You know, I turn my L's to love. It's all love, like Durkio say. I know how to take an L. It's nothing about taking an L. That's cool. Talk your shit. Spit your shit. Do your thing. You can clown me all motherfucking year about how you beat me. But what you ain't motherfucking gonna do in my motherfucking league is private DM me, calling me all these motherfucking niggas, and they ain't saying like you my homeboy, like nigga. You saying like nigga. What the fuck going on in the world today for me to let some fuckface come in my shit and call me a nigga? That's like a motherfucker walking in my mama house and calling her a bitch, and I just sit there and say, well, shit, it's 2021. Fuck that. Hell no, it ain't happening. Ain't no motherfucking way. And I'm going to give y'all a little story why it ain't happening. See, it's a reason why my motherfucking ranking above y'all's, while I stay at diamond levels in like all sports, because I play in a lot of leagues. You know, I go to other folks' leagues. I take over leagues. I go in other folks' leagues. I scout talent. You know, I do this. I do that. I'm always active with this fantasy shit. So I was in a league, right? It was from a website. You know, white guy invited me and shit. I'm like, cool, I'll come over there, see what y'all about. He like, I like your energy, Dre, your charisma, how you be having a message board jumping stuff. We need that in our league. Boom. I'm coming over there, but guess what? I'm going to bring one of my homies over there. I'm bringing my ace. Straight cash homie. Slide over here with me. Let's go check this league out, see what they doing over there. Let's go dominate. Bet. He come over there. True story. I did not fucking know I was going into a league with nothing but white boys. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't got no problem with white people. I love white people. I got white people in my family, motherfucker. I ain't just, I got all kind of shit in my fucking blood. I got a lot of family. That ain't the point. It wasn't just no normal motherfucking white boys. It was some motherfucking good old white boys. I get over there, boom, 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 we doing our thing. Oh, that motherfucking word coming out. But it ain't like, oh, I slipped up, my bad. Cause we already let it be known, okay, we got some minorities in here. I raised my hand, I'm one. Straight cash on me, no, we in here. These motherfuckers called us so many niggas in this motherfucking league. It was like the new fucking the 20th fucking century new nigga. Words of I never even heard of that you could be called with a nigga. I was like, well, god damn, that's how they really feel. And we couldn't do shit about it. Cause we was locked in that league. They had a field day. Now, me, I took that shit with a grain of salt. I should have knew better. You know, if I had a knew, I would have did better. I didn't know. I was testing it out. So I'm in this fucking league, man. They calling me all these motherfucking niggas and shit. But that's not this is the worst part. Not only are they doing this, they doing some dirty shit with the trays and shit, right? Where they have majority of the vote. There's only 2 niggas in there. We can't veto shit. They stacking each other's teams in our face, doing corrupt shit while calling us niggas, and we couldn't do shit. Did I cry and bitch in there? No. I say it's fucked up, but I see how y'all roll. This is what y'all do on y'all spare time. I get it. Have I joined that league again? Hell no. I got my own shit. Come back to my league. This fuckface, American X, they keep finna do to me what these motherfuckers did in that league. Quit playing with me, man. My name Dre. I don't play that shit. So what I do? I say, you know what? I'm gonna be fair. Because if I just act out of my own response, everybody think I'm cheating. I talk to everybody in the league individually. Everybody. Weighed out the decision. And the majority said he gotta go. They weren't feeling it. There's a few that said, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it ain't phasing us. But they was like, but if everybody else say he gotta go, I'm with it too. And the ones that didn't give a fuck ain't the ones that's vouching for American X right now. You know, they stand hidden. They like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. So we made a decision. The decision was American X gotta go. He gotta get the fuck up out of here. Cause we don't play that type of shit. You done fucked up, you done poisoned the league. You done made it toxic. We not doing that. And I'm like, bet, how can I do this shit and make sure everybody in this motherfucker eat from it and benefit from it? Cause we not gonna let this nigga keep his team. Bet. I talked with one of the GMs, one of the real ones, DJ. And I let him know I got this good ass plan, right? It's a plan where everybody can get a top tier player. You trade in a player, whatever, pretty much wherever round you draft them in, you could trade for somebody on his team that's like a first round, second round, and swap it out. Like it's pretty much making up for whatever you fucked up in your draft. But you got to put something back in. It's equal. Everybody did it, and this how fucking real I was. I was down at the bottom of the pecking order. And I said, I want to make sure all y'all eat first. You know, I don't give a fuck about this. I do this for entertainment. You know, I like to be entertained with this shit. I love basketball. So I'm like 8th or 9th or some shit down there out of the 12-man league. And I'm just watching all these players go off the board. And I ain't give a fuck who I got. Really, I just wanted to get this motherfucking racist good old boy out the fucking league. That was my fucking pick right there from the get-go. So I could have got motherfucking the worst player left out the motherfucking draft of his team, and I would have been good. But no. It's like, if you fucked up during the first draft, how the fuck do you fuck up during a redraft? How did KD fall to me so far down I still don't get it. I mean, I don't know if everybody was like off on that day or wasn't reading the reports. KD, they had just put a report out. It was on his profile and everything in the league. This is the KD before the injury. He is back. There is no turning back from this KD. I'm like, ain't no way he gonna fall to me. That motherfucker fell to me. You goddamn right. Devin Booker, you was my first pick. Get your ass out of here. KD, let's go. I gave everybody a chance to get him before me. So you cannot say Dre cheating because I just outthought you motherfuckers. How am I cheating if you had a chance to get him before me? Let's be real. But that ain't the point. The point was, American Nats, you got to get the fuck out of here. And see, this is how real I am. When I was in that motherfucking league, when they was calling me every kind of nigga in the book of niggerdom, they didn't give me these options. They didn't say, look, you got to go. We going to give you whatever you paid to get in this bitch back, get out. No, it was, you got to deal with this shit, Trey. That humbled me. I said, yeah, I'm right. I do got to deal with that shit. So what I do for American Nats, I say, look, dog, it's $100 league. I ain't that type of person. You know, it don't matter how grimy you do me. As long as you don't put your hands on me and mine, I give you a pass. I say, look, dog, don't worry about everybody else. Send me your cash app. Dre gonna send you your money back so you can get the fuck out my shit. Don't come back to my shit. Don't ask about my shit. Why you still looking at my shit? I guess I am the shit because you all in my shit. I wanted to get the motherfucker his $100 back. Did he take it back? Hell no. Who fault is that? That's my fault the motherfucker don't want the money? No, he knows he want to be in my shit. That's the problem. You know you fucked up, but you can't get out of that fuck up. See, I wanted to give you your bread back. You don't want to take it back. Like you got a chance to get back in this motherfucker. You don't. You done. See, first I hit your bitch ass with the motherfucking All-American block. That mean I don't need to talk to you, see you, or nothing. You just in the league. But after this league decided to kick your motherfucking ass out like I was hoping they would decide, then I had to take it back from the depths of the seas with that motherfucking foreign chop